Grabe, kapatid. 5 billion pesos. Nakakainis. Naging broke ka na ba? Nako, gusto mo bang makalabas sa kahirapan? Kung gusto mong malaman kung paano makalabas, you got to watch this video.
Videos that will make you wealthy and debt-free.
Hi there, this is Shinkitan, your pambansang wealth coach. May dumaan po ng napakahalagang video po sa TikTok. Ito po yung tinatawag na School of Hard Knocks. Okay, ito po ay galing sa Amerika. Pero ito po, marami tayong life lessons na makukuha, resilient stories, practical advice, inspirational content, at the same time, true to life experiences. So, ang ginagawa niya, nag-i-interview lang siya on the road at kahit sino kinakausap po niya. At ang unang tanong niya sa mamang ito na may hawak na aso ay, naghirap ka na ba sa buhay mo? At ito ang sagot.
Have you ever been broke before?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what do you do for a living out in Atlanta?
Commercial real estate development.
How long have you been in the business for?
25 years.
Now, people think you have to have a lot of money to get started out in real estate. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, unfortunately, real estate's expensive. You do need some money.
Okay, yes, naghirap na po yung mamang yan. Pero syempre, aside from paghihirap, umangat siya sa pamagitan ng real estate. Whether we like it or not. Sa mga tao nakikinig at nanonood, if there's one investment or business that you can get into talaga, lupa, condo, commercial units, warehouse, you will never go wrong. Bakit po? Kasi pataas ang presyo ng lupa. At the same time, pwede mong ibenta. At the same time, pwede mong paupahan. Pwede mong tamnan kung maganda yung lupa mo, lalo na pag agriculture. Ang daming opportunities talaga pag may lupa. Pero, ang downside lang talaga ng real estate ay kailangan mo na talaga ng puhunan. Lalo na if we're going to talk about land banking. Ang ibig sabihin po ng land banking, ladies and gentlemen, parati ka namimili ka ng lupa. Oo, ang ginagawa mo talaga, nag-i-invest ka talaga. Parang yung pera, imbis na nilalagay mo sa bangko, nilalagay mo sa lupa. Bakit po? Kasi ang pera, pag nilagay po natin sa bangko, nagdi-depreciate po, tumataas po ang halaga ng bilihin, nagkakaroon po ng depreciation sa ating pera at inflation pagdating po sa presyo. Pero pag nilagay po natin sa lupa, it can fight against depreciation and inflation. Oo, pero ito yung next question. Gaano naman kalaki ang returns na nakuha niya sa pagiging isang real estate investor or in business?
What was the most amount of money that you've ever made in a single year?
$200 million.
A couple $100 million.
Yeah.
Wow. 100 million. Grabe, oh. Compute nga natin, 100 million. 100 million times 50. Grabe. Kapatid, 5 billion pesos. Nakakainis. Grabe naman talaga. Minsan di talaga natin maisip to kung 5 billion yan in 1 year divided by 12 months. Kumikita siya ng 400 million divided by 30 days. Kumikita siya ng 13 million a day. Ibang klase to. Nakakainis. Pero hindi pa nagtatapos yung interview niya. Pakinggan natin paano pinalago ang kanyang negosyo.
Look, if you go back and look at all the businesses that are really successful, a lot of it has to do with timing.
Ito this is not absolute, but this is partly true. Alam mo, in business talaga, especially in an opportunity, timing is everything. Repeat after me. Timing is everything. Kailangan talaga, you must be at the right time, at the right place, but you must be also at the right person. Let me explain. Right time, right place. Imagine mo, nung panahon ng pandemic, sino ang mga kumita at tumabo talaga ng malaki? Yung mga taong nagbebenta ng face mask, face shield, PPE, yung mga gamot, di ba, vitamin C. Grabe talaga. Timing talaga. They are at the right time, they're at the right place. Yun ang talagang kumita ng million or billion. Ang daming yumaman nung panahon na yun. Pero, you must be also the right person. Even if you have the right time, you are at the right place, but if you are at the wrong person, wala pa rin yan. Timing. Pag-usapan natin timing. Paalis ang kaibigan mo sa Canada. Kakabili lang niya sa sasakyan worth 1.5. Kailangan niya ng cash. Bebenta sa iyo agad ng kahit na 50%. O sabi mo, 750. O bibigay na sa iyo. O syempre, pag 750, pwede mong bilhin. Benta mo agad ng 1.2. Kikita ka ng mga 450,000. You are at the right time. Di ba? Kasi kaibigan mo, right place. Tama, nandyan na. Pero question, may 750,000. Alam mo, in business, and opportunity. Timing is everything, but you must be also the right person. Pero hindi pa nagtatapos ang interview niya. Ito ang tanong niya, nakilala ka bang mga milyonaryo o bilyonaryo na katulad mo? At ito ang sagot niya.
Have you ever met a billionaire before?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah?
Unfortunately.
What do you notice consistently among billionaires?
They're not as smart as you think.
What do you mean by that?
Everybody thinks because you have $1 billion that makes you smart. What I mean by that is a lot of people get lucky. It's not so much being a billionaire that matters. It's like, do you know the difference between values and beliefs?
What's that?
Beliefs are what you think is true. Values are what you think are important. Focus on the things that are important.
Yung sinabi niya, beliefs are the things that you believe that are true. Yung mga paniniwala mo, nakakala mo totoo. Pero sa totoo lang, hindi yan ang mahalaga eh. You know why? I do agree with this man. Because what you believe in life becomes the truth. Kung anong pinapaniwalaan mo sa buhay mo, yan ang magiging katotohanan. The question is this: what if you believe in a lie? The lie becomes the truth. Ang katotohanan, nagiging kasinungalingan. I'm sure may kakilala kayong mga tao na nagbi-business, no? Na ang belief po nila, as long as makabenta, as long as kumita, kahit na magsinungaling, kahit na manloko ng kapwa, okay lang. Kahit na mag-fabricate, di ba? Okay lang. Basta kumita lang. Kung yan ang belief mo, sad to say, that is not the truth. Ang sinasabi ng mamang to, ang mas mahalaga, yung value mo. What do you value more? Because values are more important. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, yun nga sinabi ng aking mentor na si Francis Kong, mawala na ang pera mo, mawala lang negosyo mo, wag lang masira ang pangalan mo. Bakit? Kasi ang pera, pwedeng kitain pabalik. Pero ang pangalan at reputasyon, napakahirap buuin muli. Kaya nga, I always remember that kung pagpipiliin po kayo, pera o integridad mo, mas maganda na may integrity ka. Bakit? Makakabangon ka muli eh. Pero pag ikaw may pera ka, wala kang integrity, hindi na. Sira ka na at mahirap na buuin ang tiwala ng tao. Do you agree? Type agree in the comment section if you agree. Pero hindi pa nagtatapos tong interview na ito. At ito ang pinaka-final question po niya na napakahalaga. Ano daw ang sikreto in finding happiness?
What is the secret to finding that happiness, right? That inner peace inside.
That's a really good question. I mean, that in itself is, so many naysayers will tell you why you can't do it. There's going to be a sale made. Either you're going to buy what they're selling, or you're going to sell them on a bag of goods, which is, I can do whatever I want.
Sabi niya, there are only two types of people in the world. The first type of people are what we call as consumers. Ibig sabihin, ikaw ang bibili. Or second type of people are the producers. Ikaw ang nagbebenta. Sinabi niya, mas maganda na ikaw na magbenta kaysa ikaw ang maging consumer. Do you agree? Ako, I totally agree with this statement. No? Okay lang na mag-consume, di ba? There are times that we should consume. Pero majority of the time, we should be producers. Why? Kasi if you keep on producing, just like this guy who made over how much? 5 billion pesos a year. You can buy already what you want. Di ba? Kaya nga, alam mo, dapat ang challenge po sa atin, I want to challenge you to really earn as much as you can. Why? Why should you earn as much as you can? So that you can give as much as you can. There's a purpose kung bakit tayo pinagpala ni Lord para tayo ay maging pagpapala sa kapwa. Diba? Ang sarap ng feeling na darating sa panahon na hindi mo naiisipin kung mga yung babayarin mo, hindi mo naiisipin kung magkano kailangan mong pera. Wala ka ng problema doon. Ang iniisip mo na lang kung paano mo palalaguin ang pera mo, iniisip mo paano mo pang makakatulong sa ibang tao. Gusto mo bang mangyari yun? Kung gusto mo mangyari yun, again, let's recap sa natutunan natin. Number 1, pwede ka ba talagang yumaman? Yes. Paano siya yumaman? Through the real estate business. And then next, ang importante in business, it's not only about the opportunity, but it's all about timing. You should be at the right time, the right place, but you must be also the right person. And then next, ano pinakamalaga secret of happiness para sa kanya is for him to become a producer rather than a consumer. That's the reason why I want to ask you right now, as you watch this video, ikaw ba isang producer or isang consumer? If you are a consumer, it's time for us to think like a producer. Mag-isip tayo, paano pa tayo kikita? Paano pa tayo mag-i-improve? Paano pa tayo gagaling? Paano pa tayo mag-evolve at mag-i-innovate? Sana naman natuto ka naman kayo at na-inspire na naman kayo sa isang session po natin dito. Again, the School of Hard Knocks, please follow this guy. Ang dami kayong matutunan sa kanyang channel. Thank you very much. Tatandaan, tamang karunungan, tamang disiplina po ang susi sa pagyaman.